The screen is clear يا جماعة.
Yes, we see the
Okay.
screen.
Yes, Mister.
Okay يا حبيبي. Today إن شاء الله the first lesson in term 3 classify triangles. Classify triangles. Sorry, who is Ruqayya?
I don't know, Mister.
Who is Ruqayya?
She joined also in the last session. Sabine. She is Sabine.
Sabine?
Yes.
Sabine? Sabine?
Hi, Mister.
Your name is Ruqayya in the meeting?
It always lags like this.
Okay. Okay, guys. Classify triangles. Today, inshallah, we will be learning how to classify triangles according to length of its sides and measurement of its angles. Firstly, according to its angles. The first kind of triangle according to its angles is right triangle. In the right triangle, we have one right angle. In the right triangle, we have one right angle, and also there is two acute angles. But if the triangle has one right angle, its kind is right triangle. Right triangle. The second is acute triangle. In the acute triangle, we have three acute angles. Three acute angles. The third is obtuse triangle. In the obtuse triangle, we have one obtuse angle. This angle is obtuse. These are the three kinds of triangle according to measure of its angles. Right triangle, if the triangle has one right angle, it will be right triangle. Second is obtuse triangle. If the triangle has one obtuse angle, it will be obtuse triangle. And third is acute triangle. If the triangle has three acute angles, no right, no obtuse, it will be acute triangle. These examples classify the triangle right, acute, or obtuse. The first one, A, all these angles are acute. There is no right, there is no obtuse. For that, it will be acute triangle.
Cute.
And the second, listen to me. And the second, we have one right angle. We have one right angle. For that, it will be right triangle. And the third one, we have one obtuse angle. We have one obtuse angle. For that, it will be obtuse triangle. For example, here also, classify each triangle by the measure of its angles. Here, يا جماعة, he give you the measure of the angles, and we will write the name or the kind of the triangle. In A, the measure of the angles 60 degrees, 60 degrees, and 60 degrees. All of them here are acute. There is no right, there is no obtuse. For that, it will be acute triangle. B, 45 degrees, 45 degrees, and 90 degrees. Here we have one right angle. We know the measure of the right angle is 90. For that, this triangle will be right. C, 120 degrees, 20 degrees, and 40 degrees. We have one obtuse angle. Also, we know from term 1, the measure of the obtuse angle is more than 90 and less than 180. Because we have one obtuse angle here, 120 degrees, this triangle will be obtuse. D, 30 degrees, 90 degrees, and 60 degrees. Also, we have here one right angle. We have 90. For that, this triangle will be right triangle. يبقى يا جماعة, again, the first, according to measure of angles of the triangle, we have three kinds. right triangle. This if the triangle has one right angle. Obtuse triangle if the triangle has one obtuse angle. And the acute triangle if the three angles are acute. There is no right or obtuse in this triangle. Second, according to its sides. According to its sides. Also, we have three kinds. The first is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. In the equilateral triangle, we have three equal sides. The lengths of the three sides are equal. The lengths of the three sides are equal. It's called equilateral triangle. The second is called isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. In the isosceles triangle, we have only two equal sides. We have only two equal sides. If the triangle has three equal sides, its kind is equilateral triangle. If the triangle has only two equal sides, it will be isosceles triangle. The third, scalene triangle. Scalene triangle, no equal sides. All its sides are different. There is no equal sides in it. All its sides are different. Again, equilateral. This according to the length of sides of the triangle. Equilateral triangle if the triangle has three equal sides. Isosceles triangle if the triangle has only two equal sides. Scalene triangle if the triangle has no equal sides. All its sides are different. For example, we have these three triangles. In the first triangle, the length of sides 7 centimeters, 7 centimeters, and 7 centimeters. Here, all sides are equal. For that, it will be equilateral. In the second one, 8 centimeters, 6 centimeters, and 10 centimeters. Here, the three sides are different, no equal sides. It will be a scalene triangle. And the third one, 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters, and 3 centimeters. We have two equal sides. For that, its kind is isosceles triangle. Also, here we have the three sides, the length of the three sides, and we write the name or the kind of the triangle. We write isosceles or scalene or equilateral. The first one, 12 feet, 12 feet, and 12 feet. All of them are equal. For that, it will be equilateral triangle. B, 9 centimeters, 7 centimeters, and 4 centimeters. The three sides are different here, no equal sides. It will be a scalene triangle. And C, 12 millimeters, 13 millimeters, 8 millimeters. All of them also are different. There is no equal sides here. Also, it will be a scalene. D, 6 inches, 14 inches, and 14 inches. We have two equal sides in this triangle. It will be isosceles triangle. Okay, again يا جماعة quickly. According to measure of angles, we have three kinds. Right triangle. If the triangle has one right angle, it will be right triangle. Second, obtuse triangle. If the triangle has one obtuse angle, it will be obtuse triangle. The third, acute triangle. All angles are acute, no right, no obtuse. The second, according to length of sides, we have also three kinds. Equilateral triangle. This if all sides of the triangle are equal. The second, isosceles triangle. This we have only two equal sides. And the scalene triangle. This if all sides of the triangle are different, no equal sides. Okay, شباب. Now we'll start doing our sheets. This again explaining, as we said, by length of sides, equilateral. A triangle with three equal sides. Isosceles, triangle has two equal sides. Scalene, triangle with no equal sides. by measure of its angles, right triangle, triangle which has one right angle, a right angle, one right angle, obtuse if the triangle has one obtuse angle, and acute if the triangle has three acute angles. Okay, now our exercise is shown. Classify each triangle by its angles and sides. We write according to angles, right, obtuse or acute, and according to sides, equilateral, isosceles or scalene. The first one, يلا يا عمرو. First triangle, according to
Mister.
angles firstly.
According to angles.
Yes, يا عم. ها. The first
Uh,
triangle.
it's obtuse.
Obtuse. We have one obtuse angle يا جماعة here. It will be obtuse triangle. Thank you يا عمرو. طيب. According to sides, yeah. أمجد. أمجد. Hey عبد الرحمن. This triangle حبيبي according to length of sides. In this triangle we have two equal sides. We have two equal sides. What is the kind of it?
Scalene.
We have two equal sides. Two equal sides. Scalene if the triangle has no equal sides. Okay? But if we have two equal sides, it's called
Isosceles.
Yes, isosceles. Okay. The second triangle. يلا مصطفى.
حاضر يا مستر.
Yes يا حبيبي. According to measure of its angles. Right, obtuse or acute?
Acute.
That's acute. No right, no obtuse in it. It will be acute triangle. Thank you يا مصطفى.
Thank you يا مستر.
طيب حبيبة. حبيبة. Yes يا حبيبتي. According to its sides. Equilateral. Isosceles or scalene. ها؟
Scalene.
حبيبة.
مستر.
Yes يا حبيبة. ها؟
Scalene.
Scalene. Again يا جماعة. According to sides, we have three kinds. If all sides of the triangle are equal, its kind is equilateral. Equilateral from word equal. Equilateral. If the triangle has two equal sides only, it will be isosceles. And if the triangle has three different sides, it will be scalene. يا حبيبي, this triangle 3.1, 3.1, 3.1. ها?
Equilateral.
Equilateral. All sides are equal here. It will be equilateral triangle. Okay يا شباب. طيب, the next. The next triangle. ها? ياسين الضويني. According to measure of its angles.
Yes, Mister.
Yes يا حبيبي. The third one. According to its angles.
It's right.
Right. We have right angle in it. Okay. And according to length of sides, yeah, Kinsey.
نعم مستر.
Yes, yeah, Kinsey. This triangle, according to length of its sides.
isosceles.
Yes, we have two equal sides. It will be isosceles triangle. Thank you. طيب, the next يا شباب. The next one. عدي. عدي.
Yes, Mister.
Yes يا حبيبي. What is the kind of this triangle according to angles?
This triangle obtuse.
Obtuse. We have one obtuse angle. It will be obtuse triangle. Thank you. طيب. according to its sides, ISIL. Scalene. We have 9 inches, 5 inches, 3 inches, no equal sides. It will be scalene triangle. Thank you. طيب, the next triangle. آسر.
Yes, yes.
Yes, آسر. What is the kind of this triangle according to angles? Its angles. Right, obtuse, or acute?
Acute.
Here in this triangle, there is no right angle, there is no obtuse angle. All angles are acute. Then the triangle will be acute triangle. طيب, according to length of its sides, ملك.
Yes, mister.
Yes, يا ملك. According to length of its sides, we have 9 feet, 9 feet, and 3.4 feet.
Isosceles.
Yes, we have two equal sides. It will be isosceles triangle. Okay. The next triangle. Mustafa, you answered before. Omar. Yes, يا Omar.
Yes, mister.
Yes, يا حبيبي. This triangle according to measure of its angles.
Acute.
Acute triangle.
مستر
Here.
هو انت مثلا حضرتك ناديت لي؟
خلاص يا مصطفى you answered before يا حبيبي.
اوكي.
According to measure of its angles, it will be acute
Acute.
triangle. Okay. طيب, thank you, Omar. According to length of sides, Yasin Hisham?
Yes, mister.
Yes, Yasin. What is the kind of this triangle according to length of its sides?
Equilateral.
Equilateral. All its sides are equal. It will be equilateral triangle. Thank you. The next يا جماعة. شلوك?
Yes, mister.
Yes, شلوك. What is the kind of this triangle according to measure of its angles? This one.
Acute.
Acute. Sure?
Yes. There are
Yes.
two, one obtuse.
Sorry?
Two acute, one obtuse.
طيب, first يا حبيبي, there is no obtuse in it. We have one right. We have one
Yes.
right. And we say
Right
that
angle.
concentrate يا شلوك.
Sorry, miss. I was counting that one, the other one.
The
It
other
has
one? طيب.
this.
Yes, I want the left one.
Left one. There are two acute angles and one right angle.
طيب, if the triangle has one right angle, what is the kind of it?
It's the kind of isosceles.
According to angles يا شلوك. According to angles, يعني this triangle will be right, obtuse, or acute.
Right.
Right. We have one right angle. It will be right triangle. طيب. According to sides يا عمرو. ها؟
Yes, yeah, mister.
Yes يا حبيبي.
According to sides, scaling.
Yes, all sides are different here. It will be a scalene triangle. طيب, the last triangle, the kind of this triangle according to measure of its angles.
مستر كان ينصر.
Okay, ياسين, ها? According to its angles.
acute
acute
obtuse
يعني ايه
acute
acute sure
obtuse ثاني
well alright
obtuse
sure
عشان
طبعا يا
yes
جماعة this angle in the top this angle is obtuse for that this triangle will be obtuse triangle طيب according to length of its sides ياسين دويني ها
Sides, isosceles.
we have two equal sides here it will be isosceles triangle يبقى يا جماعة again concentrate if the triangle has one right angle the triangle will be right triangle if the triangle has one obtuse angle the triangle will be obtuse triangle if the triangle has three acute angles no right no obtuse it will be acute triangle this according to measure of its angles and kinds according to length of its sides we have three kinds also equilateral triangle if the triangle has three equal sides it will be equilateral if the triangle has only two equal sides it will be isosceles triangle and if the triangle has three different sides it will be scalene triangle طيب exercise number 2 Nurhan classify each triangle by its angles and sides the first triangle its angles 60 degrees 70 degrees and 50 degrees Nurhan Nurhan Selim Selim okay Mustafa
أيوة يا مستر
yes يا مصطفى 60 degrees 70 degrees and 50 degrees
هو الأنجل بتاعها إيه؟
60 and 70 and 50
أوكي
here all angles are
different
not different يعني concentrate يا حبيبي we check according to the measure if we have right angle or not if we have obtuse angle or not if all angles are acute or not okay here
Okay.
60 this one is acute
acute
and 70 acute and 50
acute
all of them are acute for that the triangle will be acute طيب according to length of sides Yusuf
Yes.
yes يا يوسف the length of sides here 6 inches 7 inches and 5 inches
Scalene.
yes all of them are different
Yes.
it will be a scalene triangle thank you Yusuf
You're welcome.
B Aysel Aysel Aysel
Right.
yes يا Aysel huh
Right triangle.
right the measure of the angles 90 degrees 45 degrees and 45 degrees we have one right angle here then this triangle will be right طيب according to length of sides حبيبة yes يا حبيبة the length of sides here 6 centimeters 6 centimeters and 8 centimeters
Isosceles.
we have two equal sides it will be isosceles triangle okay thank you C the measure of the angles. يلا ياسين هشام.
يا مستر.
يلا ياسين. The angles, their measures 30 degrees, 20 degrees, and 130.
obtuse.
Obtuse, we have one obtuse angle. It will be obtuse triangle. Thank you. طيب, the length of sides. According to length of sides. Sabine. 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 Okay. عمرو.
Yes, Mr.
Yes يا حبيبي. 2 inches, 5 inches, 6 inches.
Scaling.
Scalene triangle. Okay. The next one. أمجد.
Yes.
Yes يا عبد الرحمن. The angles are, their measure 60 degrees, 60 degrees, and 60 degrees.
Acute.
Acute. All angles here are acute. And the length of sides are 6 centimeters, 6 centimeters, and 6 centimeters. يا آسر. ها آسر.
Yes, Mr.
Yes يا حبيبي. What is the kind of the triangle according to sides?
Acute.
According to length of sides. يعني equilateral or isosceles or scalene. ها?
Isosceles.
We have concentrate again يا حبيبي. We are in D now.
Oh, number.
We are in D يا
أيوة.
حبيبي. D. ها?
Scalene.
6 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 6 centimeters. All of them are equal. Huh? Yeah, sir.
Yeah,
If the triangle has 3 equal sides, what's the kind of it? يا ملك.
Equilateral.
Equilateral يا sir. If the triangle has 3 equilateral. The word equilateral from word equal. Okay? طيب. The next one. E. مصطفى.
أيوة يا مستر.
يلا يا مصطفى. The angles 50 degrees, 50 degrees, and 80 degrees.
Okay. They are all acute.
Okay.
So the angle is acute.
Okay حبيبي. Thank you. The next يا جماعة. According to length of sides. يلا ياسين. سادات.
Now, Mister.
ها.
Sides will be isosceles.
We have 2 equal sides here. It will be isosceles triangle. Okay. The last one. Our angles 90 degrees, 60 degrees, and 30 degrees. Kenzie?
نعم مستر.
Yes يا حبيبتي. 90 degrees, 60 degrees, and 30 degrees.
Right.
It will be right. We have one right angle. And according to sides, 8 centimeters, 6 centimeters, and 10 centimeters, this triangle will be
Clean.
a scalene triangle. Again يا جماعة, quickly. To know, to classify the triangle by the measure of its angles. We check the angles. If the triangle has one right angle, the triangle will be right triangle. If the triangle has one obtuse angle, it will be obtuse triangle. And if the triangle has three acute angles, no right, no obtuse, it will be acute triangle. And according to length of sides, if the triangle has three equal sides, it will be equilateral triangle. If the triangle has two equal sides only, it will be isosceles triangle, sorry. And if the triangle has three different sides, it will be scalene triangle. This يا جماعة our homework today إن شاء الله. Page 122 from number 1 to number 6. Because إن شاء الله tomorrow we have the second part of this lesson. Okay شباب? Is it easy?
Yes, very easy.
Okay يا حبايبي.
Really easy.
Okay. See you tomorrow إن شاء الله يا جماعة. السلام عليكم.